I'm Embeth. I was already halfway done with my hair when I thought that it would be cool maybe if I showed my idea. If I showed getting ready for my video, because I have a kind of cool idea and I thought it might be cool to watch me do it. I don't know if Rylan will leave this in or not. This is my first video I'm doing, so I just thought it would be a cool idea. Hi, my name is Embeth, and unlike everybody else who did these videos, I've actually written down on the phone a list of all the questions because I watched everybody else's intro videos, and I wrote down the questions that pretty much everybody else, or most of them, or a lot of them, seem to have answered in their intro videos. So I'm gonna answer those, so I'll have to stop the video and look at my phone in between questions because that's where I wrote it down. My name is Embeth. That's the first question. I already know the second one is, how old are you? And I am 20 years old. What's my role in the system? Our old therapist said that I was a denial holder. I don't know really if I am. I don't know exactly what that means. They think that I hold denial about what happened to the body because I have only good memories of the perpetrator. I don't really exactly think that, but it's really hard to say if that's true or not when I'm supposedly in denial. So, you know, because if I was in denial, then I wouldn't know that it wasn't true. In my opinion, that's inaccurate, and some people in the system are just wrong, but that's what my role was according to our old therapist. How do I feel about the body? I don't have like dysphoria or anything like that really being in the body. I like Katie's body, I think, better than my body inside because I don't know, I just like it better. Katie's still skinny, but like she has boobs and stuff, and inside I'm kind of flat-chested, and I never really liked that. that's just the only real difference. That's the only thing that I don't know, I don't have a real problem being in this body. I don't really like how the hands are all like, everybody bites their nails, or most of them do. I don't really like that part, so that's the only thing I don't like, and then there's the thing that I do like. Yeah. What generation are you? I'm Generation 4. I was in Generation 4, and then I integrated, and then I just came back very recently. I'm on the headspace now, but I was in the headspace before. When I was in Generation 4, I was in the headspace. Now I'm not anymore. I don't know how to get there from now, because when I'm not out, it's just blank. Like, I'm not in a place where I can go from one place to the other place, so there's nowhere I can go to the headspace. There's nowhere I can go to the headspace from, because I'm nowhere. I'm just like unconscious, like asleep. And it's kind of like, I'm sometimes like aware of time passing. It's like I can feel, I describe it as like the feeling that you get when you're drifting off to sleep, but you're not exactly dreaming, but kind of. It's in between like dreaming and thinking, dreaming and being awake. In between those things, that's kind of what I'm like all the time. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, then yeah, I don't know if anybody does or not, but that's kind of what it feels like when I'm not out. Next one is, what do you look like? I already said that I'm kind of skinny and flat-chested, but I have red hair that I usually wear in French braids like this, and blue eyes, and lots of freckles, and I'm pretty pale. I also have this painting that I did of myself. The freckles are gold. I don't know if you can tell. The whole reason I wanted to make it a painting instead of a drawing is because I wanted to use the gold paint and make gold freckles, but now I can't really tell if they showed up. But that's why I did gold freckles today, because I thought, you know, another chance to make gold freckles. I don't know if they'll show up in this video either, but I did a whole gold theme, as you can see. Yeah, so, yeah, everybody in the system kind of, we have this like notebook where we all do self-portraits, so this one's mine. And I saw Vienna's in her video. Do you have a family in the system? I have a little brother named Nemo. I've seen from Rowan's video that, and part of another video that was not an intro video, that that Danny adopted Nemo now, but when I was here before, I was his caretaker because he didn't have parents. I'm a lot older than him. He's only 10 and I'm 20, so I was his caretaker and his sister. And I also have a daughter named Mary who's 1 year old, but she's not here anymore. She integrated, and as far as I know, she hasn't come back or anything. Nemo integrated when I did, and I guess he came back before me. I don't know if he had trouble getting into the headspace too or not. Do I get flashbacks? No, I get, well, kind of, but I do get memories where I feel like I'm back in that time, and I feel like I'm there again, and it doesn't feel like I'm where I actually am in real time, but it's not traumatic for me, and there's no like horrible things that happen. It's all good memories. What are my hobbies? I like to read, and I like art a lot, obviously, which is why I did my crazy makeup like this today, and why, you know, well, I already kind of talked about how I like art, so yeah, I like art. And I really like, well, this isn't a hobby, but I really like water. Water really soothes me. So that's an important thing for me, being in, near, and around water. Oh, I also like piano and listening to music, and I like riddles. And I will put my Spotify playlist in the description. Well, I won't, because I won't really be editing it. I don't know how to do that, but hopefully Ryland will. And I like math, like Makani. Two more. The only other two questions that I think everybody asked were the one about the eating disorder, and I don't really get, I experience it in a different way than everybody else. I think I have something more akin to ARFID, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, which is what Emma has. Something more like, I'm very, very picky about what kind of food I eat. My foods can't touch each other, and if my food isn't right, then I won't eat it, and I don't have an appetite a lot of the time, but I never ever like purposely try to lose weight or restrict calories or try to eat less for any kind of reason on purpose. It's all just like I need my food to be perfect, more like that kind of thing. And if I'm in a lot of stress, then I can't really eat well. And the other thing was about sexuality. I guess I would just say that I'm straight. That's the simplest way that I can put it, because I mean, I know that I'm not attracted to women. I can be attracted to men, I can be, but it's weird. It's not, attraction is weird for me, I guess. It's not something that comes naturally most of the time. It does sometimes, but not very much. So I don't know what that would make me, but I'm just gonna say straight because that's easy and that makes sense to me, and I don't know what else would. So yeah, that's all the questions that I noticed other people answering in the videos. Oh, I think somebody else mentioned if they considered Katie's family their family. I don't really, because I mean, I don't consider her parents my parents, because I had a parent, the one who everybody else calls, well, I didn't have like an official parent, but the one who everybody else calls the perpetrator was who I kind of thought of as a parental figure, so that's why I don't think of Katie's parents as mine. Okay, anyway, that's basically it. That's all, and thanks for watching, and bye.